Lessons from Socrates, applying philosophy and family law. Family law, a niche characterized by emotional intensity and complex human relationships, demands its practitioners to exhibit an array of diverse skills. Beyond negotiation skills and a keen understanding of human psychology, family law attorneys also benefit immensely from comprehending philosophical principles, specifically the concepts of sufficient and necessary conditions. A good grasp of these constructs provides a potent tool for attorneys, aiding them in unraveling the intricate web of legal, ethical, and emotional challenges inherent in family law. A quote from Socrates, the father of Western philosophy, can beautifully sum up this interplay when he said, "The beginning of wisdom is the definition of terms." Here, Socrates emphasizes the importance of clear understanding and precise definitions, ideals closely tied to the concepts of necessary and sufficient conditions. Okay, now let's unpack necessary and sufficient conditions. A necessary condition refers to something that must exist for an event to take place, while a sufficient condition guarantees the occurrence of another event. Family law often calls for applying these concepts when formulating legal arguments, settling judgment criteria, and strategizing cases. Okay, now let's talk about the relevance of necessary and sufficient conditions to family law. The establishment of a claim or a particular outcome in family law frequently depends on determining whether certain conditions are met. For instance, the ability of a parent to acquire custody might hinge on meeting certain criteria that attest to their fitness or unfitness. Factors like financial stability, emotional readiness, or the presence of a secure living environment are pivotal. Here, an understanding of necessary and sufficient conditions proves vital. To illustrate, financial stability could be a necessary but not a sufficient condition for gaining custody. There are other important factors at play. Okay, so how does Socrates play a role in all of this? Socrates, renowned for his Socratic method of questioning to stimulate critical thinking and to expose the contradictions in a belief, has left an indelible imprint on the process of forming arguments. His emphasis on understanding and defining terms can be directly related to discerning between necessary and sufficient conditions in family law. The ability to question, define, and understand these conditions enables a family law attorney to construct compelling cases and defenses. Okay, so let's talk about how it might impact legal strategies. Differentiating between necessary and sufficient conditions dramatically impacts the development of legal strategies. By identifying the necessary conditions, an attorney can ensure their argument's foundation is solid. Recognizing the sufficient conditions, on the other hand, can guide the construction of a comprehensive case that meets all prerequisites for the desired legal outcome. Okay, now how does this guide our ethical judgment? Family law attorneys often encounter situations that require impactful decisions. These decisions with far-reaching effects on clients' lives need to be legally sound and ethically justifiable. Here, Socrates' wisdom and the application of necessary and sufficient conditions become crucial guides. By adhering to these philosophical principles, attorneys can align their legal strategies with broader ethical guidelines, promoting fairness and equity. So in conclusion, understanding sufficient and necessary conditions, which are two philosophical principles deeply rooted in the Socratic method of critical thinking, is instrumental to family law practice. As Socrates indicated, the beginning of wisdom, the foundation of a solid legal argument, is the clear definition and understanding of terms. Hence, in the quest for justice and fairness in the labyrinth of family law, the philosophical wisdom of Socrates illuminates the path. Thank you.